Hey, what's up, everybody? James here. And, so, first off, third time's not the charm. I got that server power supply in, the breakout board, revision 1. It has all 10 6-pin power connectors. This is a 1,100 watt, server power supply, I think from Dell. So here's the cables. But, so apparently I got that in, and, it didn't work. It would plug in, and I'd switch on, the green light would flash, and then kind of fade away. And then it would, turn into like an amber light in the back, which I googled, and supposedly people had trouble with it, but it was mostly just from dusty connectors, or, outdated firmware. And then they usually fixed it after, using some air duster, updating their firmware. It worked. So obviously there's no firmware on that, and the connections are obviously clean. I mean, it's not that hard to clean this, and this obviously came in clean. So I'm at a loss there. But I made some more money, and so there were supposed to be free cards. But apparently the cards that are made by Dell don't work with the cards made by ATI. The drivers crash for some reason. So I would have the third one, which would be a Dell card up there right now, as to make it the trio rig, finish it off. But apparently it doesn't want to cooperate. So I have two ATI ones up there, and right now, Bitcoin's been dropping a lot. So, just a few days ago, I only had one card making $2.30. Both the cards only making $2.70. Which earlier it was actually making $3.30. So it's fluctuating a lot right now. Bitcoin's going up and down. I can't tell you exactly why that's happening, but it just is. So anyways, server power supply not working, graphics cards of different brands not working. So I got two more power supplies, one that's 1,000 watt, that's not 80 plus, and the other one that's 450 watts, which it came in, I read the side of it. Well, this one's 10,050 watts. The other one, it said I ordered a 450 watt, but it's like 600 and something watt, I think 680, something crazy like that I'm using for a different rig I'm building. It's I'll show you that right after this. Anyways, I had trouble getting this one started with the relay board, and I just short circuited it, and it would work and have the same problem. It would like turn on, but like the first few times it would just turn on, and during a boot it would shut off. And I finally got into the Windows screen, but when I put any load on it, it would shut off. And then I switched this one, I plugged it into the motherboard and had it power the motherboard, and had it power one of the cards, and this one power the other card, and have this one connected as the main for the relay, and this one connected as the one that, relays this one. And they work fine now. So I'm not sure what was going on. But yeah, they've been working fine for the last day. So yeah. So this rig, really everything's in place. I have another PCIe riser up here, well, two actually. So, and I also have enough power from this power supply power a third card. So all I need to do, and also this is also going to plug into back to the third PCIe riser. So all I have to do is make enough money to order the third card, and you can see it jumped up to $297 already. But all I have to do is order a third card that I can just place in there. I don't have to order anything else. I can just place it in there, and I'll call this rig done. Finish. And it should be making, if I can say, right now it's really dipped, but I suspect that Bitcoin's gonna come up. People will be like, oh, the Bitcoin bubble's popping, or busting, or whatever the hell. Oh, they keep on saying that. there's a reason why it dips. There's always a reason. It's not just like, oh, it's made this far, now it's like game over or some shit. Like, no, like, there's a reason it's dropping, there's a reason it's rising. And it's dropped before and it's rose. Alright, it's dropped farther this time, which I guess is scary, and I can understand why some people will be like, oh my god, pull all the fucking Bitcoin out and turn it to US or Euros right now, or shit like that. But, yeah, I suspect it's gonna go back up and everything's gonna be fine. So, yeah, anyways, on this rig, if I suspect that, if it makes at least $1.50 on each one, which it was almost right at that second, but let's say it hits $2 at max, so the lowest I'll be gaining would be $4.50 a day, and the highest would be $6 a day. Let's say from there, that's the range on this trio rig that I've made. So let's move on to the next one I'm building. Alright, right now I have the air power supply in this rig, which has a 2-core quad, a dual core quad, or what? Quad dual, I don't fucking know. But, and then it has an air cheapo power supply. Both of them I got off eBay from the same seller. So, this one though, it does have a HD 7770, which last time I checked was making like from $1.10 to $1.20 a day, but you know, that was before everything crashed by like 18%. It's already recovering right now. Last time I checked, it was already at 15% loss, so it recovered 3%. I don't know what the hell is going on with this fan right here, if it's having like a seizure or something, because the fan in the back is fine, but that isn't having LEDs. The fan in the front seems to be blowing constantly and freely, but the light is just like, I don't even know if that I don't know if it's like something wrong with the power supply or something, which kind of scares me, but this computer hasn't been turning off or anything. Like, it hasn't been having any problems with this power supply like the other one. But it's in a case, and I also have a Wi-Fi dongle, and it's pretty power efficient because besides that card I still have 8 terabytes of hard drive plus a 500 gig for which I had in a gaming PC that was this, and then so you can see all those things I have for games. I have Steam, I have some games download, but pretty much I'm formatting all drives to mine and applying them optimized to mine burst coin, which a 2 terabyte drive doesn't carry 2 terabytes. It's 1.81 formatted, and you know, so on the air drives you lose some data, so it's not 8 terabytes in mine. I calculate it's gonna be 7.2 once I format all of these drives. I have one VAC computer which has that janky ass fan right now, which I'm using to cool the graphics card down because it's a 1030, so the fan broke on it, but it's actually, you know, cool enough to be air cooled, passively cooled, like just playing games and stuff. But under stressful loads like plying out these hard drives, it will get pretty hot, so I put a janky ass fan under there. It makes a bunch of weird noises. But this one, I don't know how much it's gonna make me, because burst is also rising and falling in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's rising and falling in price, and so it's kind of hard to calculate right now without running it and see how much I get a day. And I'll have to experiment with the pools too, since I'm kind of relatively new to this, and seeing what pools are best for me, which is because I'm kind of mining small for only 7.2 terabytes. But the graphics card I figured should be making right now at least 80 cents, if not more. But this morning before I figure out everything crashed, I figured this rig plus the other rig should be making at least $5 a day, and at the highest profitability on all algorithms should be making $7 a day total for me, which I don't pay for power, so what I make in profit is my revenue. So you can see here it's only at 0.51%, which it seems to be getting stuck there on the GPU miner. Not miner, the GPU plotter / optimizer. But on this one, which uses the X plotter from my CPU, only goes about half to a third as fast. But it's actually been working. I'm applying this 2TB, well, 1.81TB hard drive. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. It's gonna be update 4, I believe. But in update 5, hopefully I'll have this rig standalone, like in the closet there, or you would want to call this back area. But yeah, and then I'll be able to remotely control it. So, but right now I have it connected to screen stuff, so I can configure some stuff and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my update 4 or 5. I'm not sure what update is. I lost track. And there's racket upstairs. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll try to figure out what the hell's going on there. So yeah, see you guys in the next update. Peace.